Hi, I'm Heather, and today at Spirits Freedom Farm we are going to make green iced tea that tastes like the national or international coffee store, but better. So for our iced tea, we want to do a few drink ideas. It's the middle of summer, it's hot, and sometimes we want something that tastes a little different than water, just a little different flavor now and then. So today we're going to make iced tea. Very, very simple, and it will taste as good or better than the national coffee store. It will be cheaper and it will be healthier for you. So just 4 ingredients here to start with. We've got some green iced tea. It doesn't have to be an expensive one, or green tea, excuse me. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. We've got some sencha here. And we have, if you're going to make a half a gallon, it would be 2 tablespoons. For a gallon, it would be 4 tablespoons or 1/4 of a cup. We make it by the gallon because we drink a lot. I have to watch myself. So I made a rule for myself, a glass of water before every cup of tea, or I'll have a whole gallon gone in a day. Then we have lemon balm here, 1 to 2 teaspoons per half gallon, 2 to 4, 3 to 4 per gallon. So lemon verbena. Lemongrass, same, 1 or 2 for a half gallon, or 2, 3, 4 for a whole gallon lemongrass. And then spearmint. I like a little more mint than lemon in mine. So I've got 2 teaspoons per half gallon, or 4 for a gallon. And that's all of our dry ingredients. And to this we add, for a half gallon, add about 1.5 quarts or so of filtered water, or for a gallon, about 3 quarts. We'll bring it up to a gallon when we're finished. But we don't need to start with quite a gallon. It'll be a little easier to work with when we go to strain it. So I've just got loose tea here. You can put it into a little sachet if you want, so that you don't have to strain it. It may need to cook a little bit longer, but we just use a strainer, and tastes just fine like that. So we're going to put this on the stove and bring it to a simmer and turn it off and let it steep for at least 10 minutes, up to an hour. Sometimes I forget about it and it's on the stove a little bit longer, but we're going to go put this on the stove. Okay, it is simmering, so we are going to turn it off and let it steep for at least 10 minutes, and then we will strain. Okay, the tea has been steeping probably for about 20-25 minutes. It's still quite hot, as you can see. Now what I have here, I just have a large quart-sized measuring cup and a strainer, and we are going to pour the tea into the strainer to get the tea leaves and the herbs out. And then I've got 2 half-gallon jars here to pour it into. It's a little bit messy, but I usually make a mess when I cook, so that's nothing new. And we're just going to keep doing this till we get it all strained out. And because this is still very hot, if you use sugar to sweeten your tea, you can put it in while it's hot, but we use honey. We like to use raw honey, and the benefits of raw honey are lost if it gets too hot. So we're still going to let this cool on the counter for a short bit until it reaches 110 or less, and then we will stir the honey into each jar. And so I don't add water all the way up to the top for that reason. I just try to make these fairly even so that when I add water, we have about the same concentration of tea and water. So these are going to sit and cool until they are below 110. Okay, our tea has cooled down. It's just slightly warm now, not over 110 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and put some honey in. This honey is very dark because in the springtime, the farm that we get honey from has buckwheat, and the buckwheat honey is dark and has a little bit of a molasses flavor, but usually the honey is light. It is raw, just honey. I've got a 1/4 of a cup here, and I'm not filling it quite full. So we're probably doing maybe 3½ tablespoons of honey in each jar, each half-gallon jar. So that's 12 teaspoons. So that's a lot. Certainly plenty to sweeten up the ½ gallon of honey, or ½ gallon of tea. So almost a 1/4 cup in that one, and almost a 1/4 cup in this one. And then just mix it in. The tea is still slightly warm, so it should dissolve fairly easily. And this is why I also don't fill the jars all the way up, so I can stir the honey in easily enough while it's in here. And then I finish filling it up with filtered water. Maybe get a little bit more in that one. And then we put these in the fridge. They'll be nice and cold for drinking tomorrow. Okay, it's time for our favorite game, or actually the favorite game that we made up. It's time for guess what's in the mason jar. So you can guess what we have here in these mason jars. We have 5 here. They all have a common ingredient. So we will have a couple of clues for you ahead of time. Besides that they all have a common ingredient, you will notice that they are all sealed without their rings. That means they've been canned. Also, it is the middle of summer. So let me know if you have any ideas what this might be. You will have 5 opportunities. We will have a video for each of these, as well as some other recipes featuring the ingredient that these share. So let us know in the comments. We have, if you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that way, let us know what you think are in the jars, and as we go along over the next few weeks, we will be revealing what each of these is. Also, we want to remind you that we would like to do a giveaway. We want to give away a canner, a water bath canner, which is, we have all of these. We're done in a water bath canner, so there's another clue for you. We would like to give that away to one of our subscribers. We have over 100 subscribers on Facebook, so as soon as we get 100 subscribers or more on our blog and 100 or more subscribers on YouTube, we will do the giveaway. We will announce it on all 3 of those places and give you an opportunity to comment at each of those places. Each comment on that particular post announcing the giveaway, as well as subscribing to any of those 3, gives you a vote. So you could have or not a vote, your name in the hat once, but it will give you a chance. So you can have up to 6 times of having your name in the hat to be chosen for the giveaway. It will be not just the water bath canner, but it will include the jar funnel, which we use to fill the jars, the tongs to put the jars in and out of the canner, the little magic magnetic wand to put the lids in and out of the canner and onto the jars. It will include, see, the canner, a rack that goes inside of it, and the lid. And I'm sure there's something else that I'm not thinking of, but it will be a water bath canning kit. So we hope that you would enjoy that and subscribe so that we can give that away. We really want to give it away. Okay, thank you so much.
Please visit the blog post linked in the video description below for more information about this video and the supplies used.